Selma. We're about 14 miles out of the town, and somebody's here to meet me at this school to talk about this subject. Dr. Larry DeShara, thank you so much for coming out here. And you're essentially in charge for Alabama for the schools in this area. Let's talk about what's going on at some private schools here. How can it be that private schools can choose their pupils in this way so that some people might see it was because of race?
Well, mainly in the state of Alabama, private schools are just that. They're private. They get no dollars from the state government or federal government, so they pretty much can put together their own enrollment requirements. However, I think if you ask them, they will tell you that they do not discriminate based off of race, but a lot of the private schools are segregated.
But, you know, there was a time in the past when the government said to schools in this area, you have to be mixed, you have to be segregated. Now it looks as if they are much more segregated than they were a few decades ago. Why couldn't it happen again that the government steps in and said, look, you can't have an all-white school or an all-black school?
Well, here's the reason, because they can dictate it when all of those children and all those schools were public schools and they were receiving state and federal dollars. You can dictate it. But once you become a private school, the federal government cannot